It's already been 4 to 5 days after the update came out, and I'm gonna basically just go over how the aftermath went. So first off, what we're gonna be talking about is the M1014. So as I said, the changes were okay, and I did test it out, and the gun is okay. It's not as bad before, however, it was not as good before as well, if that even makes sense. Just to basically clear anything here, this weapon is still okay, if I have to say, but considering since the Spaz 12 is way stronger than it, both ammunition damage and also the shotgun spread, because the M1014 you really have to aim and basically just have all your shotgun shells hit an infected, because if all of them don't hit, you only get like 20 to 30 damage or something like that off an infected, and if you hit all of the shotgun shots, you probably get like at least 80 or something like that. And for the Spaz, if you even get like 3 shotgun shells, it's like, it does like 40 damage or something like that. And if you get all of them, it does like 100 and something already. But basically what I'm saying is the M1014 is okay, and I do say that it does need some more, a little bit buffs, but for now it's okay. And considering since the Spaz is way stronger than it, don't expect me to even use this, because I mean, I could just be using the Spaz for a fast-paced, already difficult type of game. Anyway, talking about that, we're going to be going over the Bloxy Cola. So I basically stated how this thing should require a little bit more time of use for the infinite stamina and a bit more HP, and the times I used it, it actually, you know, helped like it usually should do. However, I found myself many times where I'm just like, oh, it didn't give me that much HP, and then after like what felt like 6 seconds, instantly the stamina thing is already done, and I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake, like it barely did anything. So I do have to say that I still want to actually give this thing some more time and a bit more HP, such as 70 HP at most for basically downing this thing, and then just a little bit more time to at least like 17 seconds or something like that, just making a bit stronger or whatever. But right now it's okay, even though it is pretty reliable, it's not necessarily just as good back then. Now, basically going after that, we got the candy cane, and obviously since it's my favorite, I do have to say that there is literally, and whenever I used it, it was just so fucking good. The rate of fire, the reloading speed, it was just great, no basic complaints there, so we're moving on. Next up, as I predicted, the pumpkin pie, it is fucking broken. Now, the way I see it is, basically, when the second you're about to die, you just immediately bite one, aka use one use, and you're instantly back in the fight. You're about to die a second time, you instantly use it, and you're back in the fight. You use it a third time, you instantly use it, and you're basically back in the fight. And then after that, you go get the medkit station, and you're just basically acting like, alright, finally, there's only like, what, 30 seconds left, I got some utilities, there's no way I'm gonna fuck this up now. This thing, as I predicted, is broken as hell, because I've seen so many occasions where I'm just about to kill a survivor, and then instantly they just eat a slice of pumpkin pie. I chase them or try to damage them a few seconds later, or like 10 or 20 or something like that, depending how auto-selecting infected bites me in the ass or whatever, and then they basically eat another, and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, like, I gotta do it again, and then they use another. It's just like, ah, oh, god damn it, dude. Just as I predicted, this thing is broken, and I do say it does need a fucking nerf. Now, what I said, oh, what did I say? I don't even remember, but I just want to say that literally this thing is broken, and I just don't really like the fact that you can use it 3 times and gain so much HP. Even though this is a holiday weapon and it's supposed to be pretty good, it does not need to be almost just as good as the medkit. Next up is what I would like to say is basically impossible infection. So basically, if you don't know, they made it so depending however many survivors there are, or one survivor at most, the timer does not change anything. Basically meaning, if your teammates die right off of spawn, when they're like literally 10 seconds into the game, the last survivor has basically the next 3 minutes to survive against very fucking fast infected who can one-shot you, and you have to survive it on Union Cave, Apocalypse Park. How the fuck can you do that? I mean, Apocalypse Park, yes, you can climb on a tree, but that'll only get you so far until eventually you'll just take a look at your ammo and be like, well, I'm dead. Or you take a look at your utilities and just like, well, I got no more pipe bombs, no more candy canes, and I'm basically dead here. Who the fuck can survive rapid infection? I don't know. I just really dislike rapid infection because it's an instant infected team win because you can't do anything about it for the next 3 minutes. Yes, unless you have a cracked team or whatever. However, if they die when there's like, I don't know, a minute and 20 seconds left, you still have a minute and 20 seconds to fend off an entire horde plus your fallen teammates. This game mode is fucking broken, and not in the good way. It needs to be reworked. Like literally, I have not seen one instance at all where someone actually survived rapid infection. If you did, send me a clip and I will want your autograph and I'll print it on my wall. Next up is, of course, which is the Banshee and Juggernaut thing. Now, what I stated was the fact that literally you got to play as a Banshee and Juggernaut faster, which is okay in my opinion. And now that I actually played it, I do have to retract my statement. It's all okay. I like this change. However, what I don't like is this specific message where in the update, it basically states maximum infected population limits have been entirely removed. Now, if you're a lad like me, you have no idea what the fuck this even means, and you completely just ignored it. However, basically, a little birdie told me that this explains why you can play, why there's 2 Juggernauts and 2 Banshees. Basically, the entire, oh my god, why is there 2 Banshees, or why is there 2 Juggernauts, is, you know, on purpose, and it's actually not a bug. Yes, you literally have to take down a Juggernaut and Banshee as fast as possible before another one spawns. The bad thing is the fact that when the Juggernaut or Banshee spawn, they can literally just chill in a random corner and wait for their teammate or a friend just to play as another same infected as them. So 2 Juggernauts and they're like, alright, are you ready? Alright, let's go. And then they literally just destroy the lobby in like 5 seconds. And as Banshees, it's the same occasion. So what I'm saying is literally the bug, a quote-unquote bug about 2 Juggernauts and 2 Banshees is not a bug. It's intentional. You just have to deal with it, and you basically have to take them down as fast as possible. However, it's not really possible when they are hiding, and yeah, you can see where it's going from there. So we'll just see how that goes, but it's already been 4 days, and in every other game I see is 2 Juggernauts, and I'm just like, well, time to commit die. Or I see a Banshee, and finishing them off 5 seconds later, what comes around in the corner? Another Banshee. I just don't know what the hell, what is going on at this point, or why they would even make that. But yeah, that's just my general overview. I don't even know how the game is going to continue going on. We'll just hope it gets better or something like that. Maybe the Juggernaut Banshee one isn't really that big of a problem. However, when there's going to be more experienced players playing and more friends with friends having more Juggernauts and more Banshees all at the same game, it's just really going to be a hassle. And you just gotta hope Arena has mercy on you.